Hey, good evening, everybody. It's time again for the Tricktrades watch list for June 12th. There's quite a few on here. They're going to get whittled down come 9 a.m. when I go over my pre-market plan of attack. But I'll let you know what my heavy watches are. These are in no particular order as usual. So I'm watching CENX for a continuation to the downside. This likes to pull back for a couple days when it has a run up, especially a big, strong spike like this. I'm expecting another red day, so I will be watching this. AMD, we all kind of know the story, what happened Friday. We can expect a bounce on AMD, Nvidia. I mean, all those stocks. So definitely be watching those. But AMD is definitely right up my alley. I'll be watching this for a bounce. See what happens. CPRX. This is getting towards some nice breakout levels. The only thing with this is even on a big day, like if you check this candle, it's only 30 cents. 30 cents though on a stock that's under $3 is still a fair size percentage gain. But that being said, it is a slow mover. So if I can get a decent entry, I might even swing this one. If it can break. I'm looking more so for the 250 break on this one. But if I can catch a nice red to green or opening range breakout on it, I'll be all over it. PTCT, this had a fair size run up all month, and actually for the past few months, it's been pretty straight up. We had 1-2 pullbacks. I'm expecting a third with this nice doji candle. I mean, it's a beautiful doji, which is, you know, a pretty universal sign of a trend change. So I'll be watching this. This will be one of my main watches in the morning. WKHS. Anyone that's been following this watch list knows that I've been expecting the break on this. So I'm looking for it to break out of 4 and more like 405, 410 would be the entry for me. And this can have some pretty big days if volume comes in. Volume's been pretty low, but I mean, with a pending breakout here, I'm expecting the breakout to happen tomorrow, but I mean, who knows? We just respond to price action, right? MOSY had a mid-candle breakout on Friday. I'll be watching this long. Basically, it needs to hold the 150 mark. So a red to green, a little bit of a dip to 150. If 150 support holds, I'll go long on this one for sure, because I am expecting it to, you know, get into the 70s, possibly hit 75 as resistance, and then pull back. So it'll be about a 25-cent target on this. BIOS. It has a little bit of a window left here for the gap fill, and there isn't much left. So I still will be watching this one short. This is going to be on my weekly watch list. I'll be watching this one all week for the first red day. It's had a pretty steady run up, you know, a couple pullback days, but nothing severe, right? It's just a basic consolidation type of red day. So I'll be expecting a pullback on this shortly, possibly if it hits that 258, 260 resistance level. I'm thinking more so at 250. That's really going to be my target. MEIP, this one's also been on my watch list for quite a few days. It had a nice run up towards the end of May, and if you take a look, it's bounced twice off of this 177 support. So I'll be watching this one pretty heavily for that first green day. We did get a green day. There was just no volume in order to move it. So when it does bounce, it should have a fairly significant bounce. So I'll be watching this one as well. APTO, I love this chart. I think that this is going to continue to break out. So I will be watching this. It could possibly have a red day tomorrow and then a continuation. So within the next couple of days, and you know, a target of probably in the 150 range. But I mean, there's a little bit of resistance in the 140s. ONB, this has had quite a few green days. I mean, a doji, I don't know if you can really consider that a green day, but it has had 3 fairly steady, fair size green days. So I'll be expecting a pullback. It's right into resistance right now. It tapped that and pulled. So I'll be looking for the break of 1750 or a first red day type scenario. CVNA, this has had a couple doji type of days. So I am watching short on this. I think it's going to pull back a little bit. It's almost like a weird looking cup and handle. It's starting to develop a handle. I know it's not quite a cup, but no pattern is perfect, right? So I will be watching this to break 13, but I'll be looking for a red day type scenario. We kind of got faked out on this one on Friday. I know one of the guys was short, and I think that it's coming, and it'll probably pull back into the 12 and then bounce and then come up. But I mean, it's all just speculation, right, guys? So boot. I'm watching this one for a short, a continuation to the downside. It's starting to put in a nice looking bear flag. So I'll be watching this to bump into the 9 EMA come tomorrow morning, and a potential pullback. And then a target of 6. ACOR, complete piece of shit company. It's had a couple nice green days right on resistance at the whole dollar of 17. So I am expecting a red day. And this one does like to pull back fairly hard during the day. I mean, it has a fair size range on it. Salt. This right here was on my watch list on Friday, but I got sidetracked. That's why I've kind of moved some things around on my charts. I moved all my level 2 boxes onto my laptop and have joined my laptop to my computer so I can run my PC's keyboard and mouse, and it connects to my laptop. I need some more screen real estate, so I keep missing out on plays, getting a little distracted with the chat room, and I mean, there's a lot of new stuff that's going on that I'm definitely trying to handle, and so far been doing all right, but I think I can do a little bit better. So I did miss this day, and I mean, that would have been a nice day. It gave a nice, you can see that little tit at the bottom, that little wick. Would have give just a perfect little red to green type of move, and I mean, it had a nice day. Almost a point on a at the time about a $6 stock. So that's the watch list for today, for tomorrow morning, I should say. And I'm really going to stick to the watch list from now on. Don't really give a shit about what's popping in the morning, because as you may or may not know, I always say I watch today's market for tomorrow's plays. So that's what I'll be watching, guys. Hope everyone enjoys it, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment in the box below, and have a good evening. Thank you.